becoming a little bit more than a dance partner to you? Was there a...
That happened long after the show was over.
It didn't actually happen while the show was on.
No, happened after the show was over.
Well, I hope you're very happy. Anyhow, I won't pry into any more into that. So, what would you say your favourite dance to perform is?
I certainly incline towards Latin dancing, something very energetic and fast. But you know what? I learned in my long dance career to love each and every dance for their own difference. Because, for example, on the show I'm bringing into the theaters this spring, this show called "It's All About You," I present all the possible dance styles you see on Strictly. All the dances starting from beautiful romantic foxtrots and finishing with dramatic paso doble. So you kind of only can tell a story going through all of the dances, because each and every dance has a different emotion, it has a different side to it, and you learn to love them for what they represent. So it's
but if I
hard to pick one winner, but I definitely enjoy Latin.
Yeah, but if I sort of pinned you down and said you can only dance one dance forever and ever, that's the only dance you can do, which one would you choose? Is the one?
Oh, that's impossible. That's never going to happen.
Okay. Well, impossible is you teaching me to dance, but no, we're not going to go back to that bit. What would you say as a professional teaching, should we say an amateur, what would you say is the hardest dance to teach or to learn?
Oh, they're all really hard. There are no easy dances, only because each dance has its own technique. It's, like I said, different language to learn on a different dance. And that's why you see celebrities on Strictly sometimes after a few weeks finding a new dance they have to perfect for that particular show is quite challenging, because each and every dance has a different aspect to it which you have to master. And if you want to do it right, they're all difficult.
They're all hard. Is the one you had trouble mastering when you were growing up and learning to dance?
I don't think so. I mean, it was so long ago. I think, I wasn't natural in any way, shape, or form. I had to work a lot on your hip action, your posture. It's a lifelong process. But I don't think I can point out any one dance in particular.
So how long have you mentioned your long dance career, how long have you been dancing professionally?
Well, I competed professionally, since I was a young kid, because even though you weren't called professional, but the approach our coaches back in Russia were taking it, either you're doing it full on, full out, every single day, no days off, meaning professional approach, or don't do it at all. So why waste the time?
No, that's true. I agree, and it's obviously served you well, the training. What is your favourite sort of music? Do you have a sort of favourite type of music?
I enjoy classical music. I enjoy classic rock. I enjoy certain songs that have beautiful, meaningful words in them. I guess a little bit of everything makes the puzzle come together. Not any specific one style I can point.
Okay. Is there have you had any strange things sent to you by fans? Have you ever had anything odd sent to you by a fan of Strictly or a fan of yourself?
No, usually people send something very nice.
Very nice things.
Piece of chocolate or a bottle of champagne.
Really?
That happens a lot, and nothing strange.
I'm obviously in the wrong business, so anybody who fancies sending me some chocolate or some champagne, I'm quite happy to drink it and eat it. Thank you.
Well, now you put it out there.
I know. Well, you've got to, haven't you, really? Obviously, you're a busy man with choreography, with the show, with your new show, and with Strictly. Do you have time for hobbies or anything like that?
Well, at first, dancing was my hobby, but then it became my career. I guess it's more about finding time for yourself to relax, to just take your mind off things, and you can do it just at home or going to the movies or traveling. I love skiing.
Yeah. So is that what you,
once a year?
yeah. So when you're, if you've got downtime, you sort of enjoy relaxing and just going out and going to the cinema or whatever, and that just like normal people, I suppose, really, isn't it?
I thought I was normal.
Well, yeah, I think you are. I mean, people have got this concept when they see people on TV that they live a completely different life than anybody else, and I've been trying over the last few years to sort of get that rumour sort of blown away. I mean, I think people think they live in a sort of big palace and have servants, and it's just people have got this strange.
Really not true. We people who work in TV live the same lives.
I know. So, I mean, you mentioned about you want to carry on dancing. How many? In seriousness, how many more years do you think you've got left? Carrying on dancing.
Oh well, you never know what waits for you around the corner.
No.
So I don't have a number inside of my head that says, okay, in 3 years I will stop it. But I'll dance until I enjoy it, and when you finish, we'll start thinking that it's time for me to stop dancing, I will, but hopefully it's not going to happen tomorrow or
I hope
tomorrow.
not, because you got this
especially with my tour coming.
You've got this tour coming up as well, so you're hoping to keep fit and healthy. I mean, the tour. I mean, let's talk about it. I assume that you're going to be on stage most of the time with your dance partner, and you've choreographed most of the show. It's called "It's All About You." Now, where did the title come from?
Well, it's not the first time I'm doing the tour. It's the fifth tour in UK, and every single time I bring a new show. It's not an exception this time. It's a brand new show. It's all new design. It's got bigger than before. It's new music. It's brand new costumes. It's brand new choreography. This time around, I'm bringing a singer with me to make the show even more well-rounded as far as entertainment goes. And it's the show called, like you said, It's All About You, because I'm trying to show people through the dance that, in a way, everything what happens in life, it's all about them. And people we all go through the same things. In this show particularly, I'm talking about love and how people fall in love and what happens sometimes between two people. Hopefully, everything's going to be great at the end, but you will have to come and find out. You
never know. So, how many dancers are there with you on stage? How many dancers in the
I have altogether three more couples traveling with me and the singer.
Okay, and the musicians as well?
No, I'm not doing any live music.
It's pure tape.
Proven to be a little bit more complicated, and maybe eventually in the future.
Yeah, and I must ask you, it's going to be a chance to ask questions. Are you doing the Q&A, the question and answer session?
I do a little bit of audience participation where a couple of audience members will have a chance to jump on stage, but I don't want to reveal too much. But what I want to say, it's always fun, and people do love coming on stage, and they definitely enjoy it. Actually, people who are sitting in the auditorium and watching them enjoying themselves on stage enjoy themselves even more.
Yeah, so probably the moral of the story is don't book the front row.
Not necessarily.
No, you're picking from somewhere else.
You just need to be active, and if you want to go on stage, just make yourself seen, just without making a scene, though.
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. So let's say the tour is called "It's All About You," and we've got four. Well, you actually got 5 dates, but 4 venues. The first date people can see you in the area is on the 15th and 16th of April. You're at the Gordon Craig Theatre in Stevenage, and then about 2 weeks later, on the 27th of April, you're at the Grove Theatre in Dunstable, and then in May, we're moving on to May because it's a big old tour. Back in May, you're on the 19th of May, you're at the St Albans Arena, or the Alban Arena as it's called. And then the following night, you're down in High Wycombe at the Wycombe Swan. So 4 great venues, 5 great nights. People got a chance to come and see you. And it sounds an absolutely fabulous show, Pasha. I'm sure that the ladies will come along and see you. And they'll drag the gentleman along with them. So thank you very much for your time.
I think the show is for the entire family.
I think
also welcome, and they find it very, very enjoyable.
Well, if I tell you, I went to see Brendan a little while ago, and my wife wanted to go and see Brendan. I went along, and I thoroughly enjoyed Brendan, I must admit, but don't tell him that. We had a great time.
It's going to be our secret, but you must come and see my show.
I will try and come along and see your show. I will definitely try and come along and see your show, because I did enjoy Brendan's. It was funny, I didn't think I was going to, but it's one of those shows that I really, really enjoyed, and he was such a card, but never mind. Neil, thank you very much for your time today, Pasha. It's been an absolute pleasure. And
thank you for having me on the show.
Good luck with the tour, and good luck with Strictly next year. Maybe another chance for the Glitter Ball.
Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the theatre.
All right, thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Woke up and the toilet was overflowing. Must call the plumber. Realised the kids needed swimming lessons as it's all got out of control. Luckily the old windows gave out, so we all floated outside. Must get on to the glazers. And now the garden looks atrocious. Now what was the number for that landscaper?
Because you never know when a potential customer needs you, get yourself listed in your local flyer, the local business directory. Your local flyer, bringing businesses to your fingertips.
That's Eddie Grant, and a song probably dedicated to me. I don't want to dance, or in my case, I can't dance. Anyway, I'm off to see Pasha at the Grow Theatre on the 27th of April. I sorted out some tickets for myself while we've been on air. That's great, isn't it? Anyway, before we talk to my next guest, I'm going to listen to her singing, and this, you would not believe this is not Karen Carpenter. This is local girl Toni Lee, and a track that the Carpenters recorded simply called You.
You are the one